Okay, so let's start. What we were doing last day is about file handling in Python, right? Python file handling. So what we were doing is basically related to Python programming, and we have learned how to handle two kinds of files. So one is text file, the second one is binary files. I hope that you have written down this note. If not, kindly take a screenshot and later you can write down. First of all, take a screenshot and later you can write down, not now. Okay, there are two kind of files. So one is text file, the second one is binary file. Text files are basically, the files that you can open using a general text editor, basic text editor, and work with. සාමාන්‍ය text editor එකකින් open කරලා අකුරු විදියට පේන ඒවා. All these are text files. Example HTML. Text නේ අකුරු විදියට විතරයි පේන්නේ. When you open, you can only see the text. Readable text. Python files, the CSV files, PHP, CSS files, log files, text files. All these are TX text type files. Binary files are the files basically you can open, but you cannot read that as a text. ඒවා එන්නේ hexadecimal codes විදියට. Picture files වගේ දේවල් ඒවා open කරොත් ඔයාලට නැත්නම් sound files, video files ඒවා open කරොත් ඔයාලට එන්නේ binary අතන binary එකේ binaries තමයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒකේ මේ hexadecimal code එක තමයි පෙන්නන්නේ. 16 පාදේ code එක තමයි පෙන්නන්නේ. Because like showing binary is difficult no. ඒක දිග එකක් නේ binary වලින් පෙන්නන්නේ. ඒක කොට කරලා 4න් 4 ලිව්වම එනවා hexadecimal. When you write 4x4, you get hexadecimal. Then these files are basically showing you this 4x4, this hexadecimal code. Those are the binary files. I hope that you have written both. And let's try to remind the things that we have learned. Mama අලුතෙන් පටන් ගන්න හින්දා like since I have started from the beginning, I will show all these things. But anyway, I have done this last week as well. But let me show that. Right. So what you can do here with binary text files is basically you can open it, read it, or read it in binary. If it is a binary file, you have to say RB. If it is a normal file, you have to say R. Read in binary. And another one is W mode. W is for writing. Write in binary. WRB. And another one is append. A for append, AB for append in binary. So let's see what are these modes. Okay. In this page, you can see all the modes that are available for this file reading and writing. As the name implies or the letter says, you can say R for reading, W for writing, A for appending. So what is this reading? Reading is basically you can read from one, read whatever they are in the files. We call that reading. Reading is where you read whatever they are in the file, right? Basically, after reading, what you can do is after reading, you can print it, or you can maybe write it to another file. Those are the functions that you can do after reading a certain file. File එකක් read කරාට පස්සේ ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ඒක වෙන එකකට write කරන්න, read කරලා display කරන්න, all these things. And searching something in the file is also possible. Right, searching something in the file by reading is also possible. These are the read like things that you can do with reading. Writing is where you need to write. Writing is where you need to write new things to the file. Actually, writing, there is a specialty. When you're writing, it will be written from the beginning of the file. Writing දැම්මම ඔයාලා ලියන ඒවා මුල ඉඳන්ම ලියන්න. That means what if there is something in the like something in the text beginning, that will also be erased. right? Something in the beginning of the text that will also be erased. That is the problem of writing. That's not a problem, but anyway, it will rewrite. Writing කරාම අලුතෙන්ම මුලින් ඉඳන්ම ලියන. තියෙනේම මකාගෙනම ලියලා දාන්න. So that is what the writing is. Actually, the file pointer is at the beginning of the file. File pointer is at the beginning of the file. That is right. Appending is end of the file pointer is at the end of the file. So appending will add to the end. Appending will add to the end of the text or binary file. That is the A mode or appending. Again, you can take a screenshot of this quickly. So why I'm not giving time to write down today, just need to finish a little earlier. So, and also this part we have discussed last day. So that is why I'm making my lesson short today, because I have to travel from here Kandy to Colombo today. Therefore, I just need to finish a little early. But anyway, I will make sure I have complete the whole lesson for today. So you can see the modes: read mode, write mode, append mode. Okay, these are the additional modes. With these, like when you combine the mode, you can say read in binary. R plus means here reading and writing, reading as well as writing. And you can see starting point, file point. And if here, basically, if the file is not there, this will give an error. Read-in modes will give error when file is not there. But write-in modes and append-in modes, if file is not there, that is not a problem. File එක නැත්නම් එයාලා file එක හදාගෙනම read කරනවා. නැත්නම් append write කරනවා නැත්නම් append කරනවා. And this write-in modes also have this other additional mode. Write in binary. Write plus means write and read. Then write binary plus means write in binary and read. Append in binary, append and read, append in binary and read. These are the modes available here. So, okay, please take a screenshot very quickly, and later you can write down this. All these are, we are going to test all these in practicals now. You can do the practicals using, one thing is you can use your existing Python IDLE, which I asked you to install before. If you don't have Python IDLE, you can use online one, but my recommendation is please download Python IDLE and install in your computer. Or if you are using your mobile phone, use PyDroid. There is a app called PyDroid. You can use PyDroid to write code, because here in Python, do not expect that everything can be done by heart. In කටපාඩම් කරලා නම් කරන්න බෑ. So I know the practical. This is not, I'm not teaching you for the first time. I'm teaching, this is like I have started teaching Python for A-level students in 2011, because I was attached to this initiative project which was done by the government. They පාර තමයි ඉස්සලම A-level ICT පටන් ගත්තේ. But unfortunately, after, like, I couldn't do, since with my job I couldn't do any kind of classes. I'm not permitted to do, because I was working in an institute in a lecturing and managing position, and in that place I was not able to do A-level ICT class. Therefore, after initialization, I only did the online lessons for 1 or 2 students, because it was not possible to do this mostly as a large class or group class. But anyway, I was there in the project since the beginning of this. So මම දැකලා තියෙන දේ තමයි ගොඩාක් ළමයි Python අතාරින්න හේතුව, most of the students why they are dropping Python, the reason is they are not practicing. එහෙම නැතුව ඒක ලියන්න බෑ. ඒක paper එකේ ආවට පාඩම් කරලා ලියන්න පුළුවන් එකක් නෙවෙයි. You know, basically 25 marks. Okay, this is the table. Okay. Right. Let's do the practical now. Okay, let's do the practical part now. I'm going to open IDLE. You can also use your IDLE. If you don't have IDLE, my advice is to download that. Go and search in Google, saying Python IDLE, and download that and install it in your computer if you have your computer with you or in your laptop. This is you can see download Python. Go to that link and then download Python 3.11.4. That is the latest stable version. You can download it. Okay. And after that, do not search for Python. Python kila search karanne after downloading and installing. Do not search Python. Search IDLE. IDLE. This one. Search IDLE and open it. Okay, this is what you can see there. Then, okay. I will do the file writing as file reading we have done earlier, but I will show the reading part as well. After writing, I will do the reading. So let me create a small scenario. Right, let's plan for a small scenario, very small thing. This will let you practice all other things also, right? Parana Python ewa practice karana pula. Okay, let's write it as a question. Okay. Right, this is the question. Do not look at the answer. Write down the question first. Input marks of 10 students for 3 subjects. Calculate the total average mark of each student and store all information, including the student name, to the CSV file. And separate each item using comma and each student record using a new line. You can see the example, right? See how this should be stored. First of all, write down the question. Now don't take a screenshot. Right now, write down the question because screenshot chance was given for the old earlier thing. But this one, it's a question, right? So let's write down that and now try to create a software or small program to do this work. Input marks of 10 students for 3 subjects. You have to suggest me the method. Input marks of 10 students for 3 subjects. Yes. How we can get, okay. Input, you can just call input. That is like you go to the Python IDLE. Then go to file, new, and open a new file, and we are going to write our code there. Okay, first of all, write the question and tell me whether you have done. You need to indicate that, like, once you are done, you have to tell that you have finished writing. Otherwise, I'm just waiting. Just send in message is okay. Come on, message but you not mama. Matara ready on the voice on kala kiwam. Okay. Right. So let's see. Voice on kala hen the mate. Okay. It doesn't. Right. Okay. Now input marks of 10 students for 3 subjects. Right. You know. Okay. Let's enter marks for 1 student for 1 subject. Eka student ke ne eka subject. 1 student 1 subject. Can say maths. Okay. Input. You can do this with me. Enter maths marks. And make sure to convert that to a number. either float or integer. You can say, okay, if it is decimal, so if it is a full number, you can say here, full number, you can say type, the data type will be int. If it is a decimal number, the data type is float, right? You can use float here. This, okay, float and this maths marks, and then English, then IT, put English marks, put ICT marks. Okay, after getting all these things, what you need to do is find the total. This is very simple, straightforward. Total equal maths plus English plus IT. Average AVG is equal to total divided by 3. It's very straightforward calculation, very simple. Now what? Okay, now this part is the input and the calculation part, and you need to do this 10 times, means everything together you have to say for some variable, it may be count or C, or C in range. So if it is 10, C is 3, C in range 10, then you can see. Okay, this will happen 10 times. Let me save this file save, and then go to, let's save this as mk.py and run the file, run module. Run in the run menu, run module. Now you will be able to enter the marks of these students. I will write here, enter maths marks. Average is not defined. Average equal, right? So my mistake. Run module. So it will ask 10 marks, right? You need to write 10. So it will give you like this for 10 times. So you need to input all 10, right? That is the nature. Okay. I haven't empty markers. Okay, anyway, this will happen for 10 times. Let's reduce this for 5 times, because like each time we have to input ne mama 5ක් දාන්නම් නැත්නම් මේ 3ක් දාන්නම් නේද මේක හරි කරදරයිනේ ගොඩක් සැරයක් input කරන්න වෙනෝනේ පස්සේ හදාගත්තට පස්සේ after making the program we can convert that to convert it to 10 inputs to one, right? Okay. Okay, for my knowledge, is there anyone writing exam for 2023 this year? Is there anyone facing exam 2023? Right, no one, right? Okay, then we can do leisure. The reason why I'm asking, because like then I want you to invite for another class, that is paper class. You are doing 2000. Okay, you have to come to both classes, this one and the paper discussion. We will not yet start. The paper discussion will be started once the examination timetable is once the examination timetable is there, we will announce the paper class. You have to come to both, right? The reason is that because so normally for in order to cover the syllabus, you can watch my videos. In order to cover the syllabus, I just need only 1 year. And also my classes are only like 1 hour, 1 hour and 20 minutes, very small time. I'm not bothering you to do ICT in that heavy way. So no need to do that. Do the practicals, that's it. And that's easy. So anyway, I'll be finishing the syllabus by mostly by November, December. So by that time, don't worry, the exam won't be there. And if exam is announced before that, don't worry, you will be having another class for what? This paper discussion, right? For the moment, don't worry, don't bother much for the moment. And also my invitation is just watch the previous videos if you have Not done this yet. And with the paper discussion, for sure, you will reach your pinnacles. And that is what the plan is, right? Okay. Taking order on the term of the make mama karane practice karavane. Theory class for practicing. Padang karane ekakwa, paper class ekak practicing papers. This is practicing the ICT, and the paper class you are practicing papers. No need to buy hard anything. Okay. For C in range this. Now this will happen 3 times. And in order to separate, I will add a separator at the beginning. Right? Yes, if you have any question, you can ask. If you have any question, you can ask.
No, sir, it was a mistake.
Okay, that doesn't matter. That is also okay. Even mistakenly, if you raise hand, that is good. That indicates that you are in the class. Sometimes that mistake is even not there. Today, Madhusha is missing. Sure that because I used to remind him all the classes, but forgot to remind this one. Madhusha and another one. Yeah, Muslim girl. She's also not here. Okay, anyway, so let me show this now. Now it's coming into separator now. It's more clear, right? Rather than just separator, you can add underscore, dash as equal, anything. Okay, now 3 marks. It's calculating the total average, but it's not displaying anything. This is your basic code. Now what? Now you need to input that into a file. Okay. You can't open file 3 times. You can open file 1 time. So if you can remember the code, how to open a file. Here, before this, I said, okay, 2 files are there. You can open file by using the open command. And then you have to give the location of the file. Basically, file is in the same location, give the file name extension only. File is in the same location, only give the file name and extension. Right? If the file is in a parent folder again, for an example, something like this. Okay, now I'm in ABC. I'm in May 15 folder. May 15 folder. Mage parent folder එක තමයි මේකට එකක් උඩින් තියෙන එක. 1 up. එකක් උඩට ගියාම, so let me go 1 up. Now I'm in May 15. එතකොට මේක ඇතුලේ ඉඳිද්දී එකක් උඩට ගියාම ඔයාලට පේනවා now I'm in ABC. That is the parent folder. Then future and U folder. ඒකේ උඩට ගියාම ABC. Folder එකකින් එළියට යන්න. Folder එකකින් උඩට කියන්නේ එළියට. So that is basically using double dot. Double dot will allow you to go back. Example, I will show you this for an example. Okay. So let me open, there is a picture file. Okay, there is a screenshot, a picture file. Okay. Let's open this picture file in your browser, web browser, just to show you the parent directory. Now you can see this. Now I'm in users, Dasun Nilanjana, desktop, and this is my file. When I go to desktop, okay, these are the folders in my desktop. Folders and files in my desktop. If I say here double dot keyword, the desktop picking I will go to Dasun Nilanjana folder. If I say double dot slash, I'm in the desktop now, but double dot slash will give for 1 folder above. That is this Dasun Nilanjana folder. Okay, so let me type like something like this. Now tell me where I will go. Double dot slash. Yes, I will go to double dot slash. After that, again double dot slash. I will go to which folder? I'm in desktop. before coming to the desktop, I was in the Dasun Nilanjana folder, and before coming to that, I was in users folder. If I try two double dot slash, and again double dot slash, what will be the folder, resulting folder?
Users folder.
Yeah, it is users folder. The double dot slash again, and Dasun Nilanjana, power double dot slash again, users again. Now I'm in users folder. Okay, here see Dasun Nilanjana. Forward yanna, just put the users Dasun Nilanjana ඒක ඇතුලේ තියෙන documents ඒකේ ඇතුලේ තියෙන Zoom ඒකේ ඇතුලේ තියෙන June 10 ඒකේ ඇතුලේ තියෙන all. To go forward, you can just type the folder name. Go backward only, you have to type double dot slash. Okay, double dot slash. Now I will go to the all again June 1 again Zoom එකට යනවා. You can see. Likewise, I can go back by using double dot. Same file, same location. I can just give the file name. But if it is above folder, I have to go double dot. And as much as Pramani had double dots then. Then if it is forward, if it is a folder, subfolder, you have to give the subfolder name. Anyway, the folder path need to be given. That's all. Easiest thing is open the folder in the browser. Web browser can open karana file like then you will see the folder here address, very clean address. That is the easiest way to go to the specific folder. You can see clean address will be there in the address bar. Only problem if there are spaces. Space then June 10 June percentage 2010 percentage 20 කියන්නේ space එක. අර space එකක් මේකේ දෙන්න බෑ. June space 10 කියලා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ලියන්නේ. ඒ වෙනුවට ලියන්නේ June percentage 20. That is called URL encoding. Okay, HTML වල තියෙනවා URL encoding. That is basically URL එකේ blank තැන්න. Okay, for an example, you go and search Dasun Nilanjana in Google, my name. Then here you can see his තැන්න නෑනේ කොහෙවත්. Q equal Dasun plus Nilanjana. එහෙම නැත්නම් පුළුවන් Dasun percentage 20 Nilanjana. එහෙම කරත් මෙහෙම තමයි. Dasun percent මේක විතරක් type කරලා පේනවා අනිත ඔක්කොම කරලා. Now you can say search query මම වෙන එකක් දෙන්න. මම දෙනවා Hiroshi percentage 20 Vasundhara. It will search for Hiroshi space Vasundhara. Okay, that is the nature. The percentage 20 is a way of telling space. That is in the browser. මේක පටලවා ගන්න එපා. පාත් එකක් දෙද්දී එහෙම ඕන නැහැ. ඒ වෙනුවට ඔයාලට මෙහෙම දෙන්න පුළුවන්. June space කියලා දෙන්න පුළුවන් පාත් එක දෙන්න. Percentage 20 එන්නේ මේ web browser එකේදී. Right? Okay, let's go back. හැබැයි ඔයා quotation ඇතුලේ දාන්න ඕනේ. You need to put this path inside the quotations, right? The space can be included, but you have to put it inside the quotation like you can see here. Single quotation or double quotation. Okay, now we are going to open the file and we need to open a file and for writing purpose. You know, these are the modes. Okay, I need to open this file for writing purpose. Then I have to give the file name and the extension and the purpose of this. Okay, here. That is for the writing purpose. I will give the note, right? I will give this note. Now itself, I can send it to you. Then you can refer it. This part, because like make one chutak waking කරන හින්දා මේ note එක පාලා හිමීට ලියා ගන්න. print එකක් ගහගත්තට කමක් නැහැ. උනාට ඒකට වැඩි ලියා ගන්න එක තමයි හොඳ. Let me quickly send this note to you. I will send this as a up to here. I will send it as a note. All the codes are also there. Okay, here's the note. I am attaching it to your chat. දැන් කියන්නේ WhatsApp එකට note එක දාන්න කියලා මේකෙන් ගන්න.
WhatsApp එකට දාපු හැටි පන්ති ආවේ නැති කට්ටියත් නෝට් එක ගන්නවා. මම ඒ වැඩේට කැමති නැහැ. පන්තියෙන් නැතුව කම්මැලි වැඩ කරනවට කැමති නැහැ. එහෙනම් ඔයාලා අඩු ගන්න ඉන්ෆෝම් කරන්න ඕන before that event. Cannot come today. Please send the recording and all. But no one informed me that. Sometimes like ඔය වගේ මට මගේ time එකට value එකක් දෙන්නේ නැත්නම් මමත් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ time එකට value එකක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. Okay, I have sent note to this Zoom meeting, right? You can just download it. Okay, now go back. What I need to do is basically, I need to open a file for writing purpose. And you can, don't copy and paste the codes. Later you can read it, right? Read and try these things at home. Right, okay, now what? I have to open a file. Okay, let's say f equal open f කියන ඕන එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. F is my file name, file variable name. You can say file something or anything. A, B, C even okay, but need to be meaningful. Then only you can remember that. My file name is marks.csv. That is the file given here, and I need that to be open for writing mode. W mode. Okay, done. Then what I need to write is I need to write the maybe an example. I need to write the heading. Student name I need to ask for student name also. Name equal input. Enter name. Okay. So now I need to write the file. So first of all, headings I need to write. Heading of tumpara clear known. Okay, write in headings. I can do this by f.write. Then student name, maths, English, IT on average. Then I can leave. Close close the file and show. So I'm not going to run this part. Save. Now let me run. Make run run. Please, nothing will be shown to you. Run. You can see it will be executed. Okay. Now let's go to the location. Make a location. Users Dasun Nilanjana documents MK. Let me go to documents. Now you can see marks.csv. Let me open that using Excel. You can use in any other application, but better if you can open using Excel. Notepad. Text editor full one. Text editor. This is text editor. I'm using bracket. You can use Notepad. Then you can see okay here student name, maths, English, IT, total average. This is using the here marks.csv text editor. Excel can open karama what advantage. When you open that using Excel, these commas will be identified as cells. Yeah, hitna me comma කියන්නේ cell කියලා. ඒක තමයි මේ CSV කියන file ජාතිය විශේෂත්වය. That is the speciality of this CSV file. It will automatically convert commas. It will automatically convert commas to cells. Now you can see student name, maths, English, IT, total average. All of these are mentioned as cells. You cannot see any comma. Commas pain in it. But if you open the same file in a text editor, you can see the commands. That means without Excel also, you can open this file. But without Excel also, you can open this file. Without Excel also, you can open the file. And with Excel, you can open the file in a file and place this in cells. That is the advantage. Okay, let's go back. Now let's paste the calculation part. Okay, now you can see the calculation part. Now we can see the calculation part. Enter your name, and I'm going to now put these values. Okay, I can say, okay, even after getting all these things, I can write how. I can say f.write name. After that, need to write a comma. Oh, I can I can say f dot write name plus a comma plus then maths marks plus a comma plus English marks plus a comma plus IT marks plus a comma plus total marks plus a comma, or everything you can write in like this also you can do, plus a comma plus average, and after the average you need to add a new line, that is this slash n is new line. Otherwise what will happen, everything will be written in a single line. Next time also it will be written in a single. F dot write name maths, okay, all these things are written, but remember that this will give an error. So this will not be written. First thing is this will not be written. The reason is you have closed the file. After closing file, you cannot write anything. Let me show that. Okay, I'm going to run this. Name, okay, that's one. This will give an error also. Reason for the error is basically here name is string, but maths, English, IT, total, average are numbers. Numbers you can't add like add or concatenate. Concatenate කියලා කියන්නේ එකකට එකක් එකතු කරගෙන යනකොට chain එකක් වගේ දාමයක් වගේ හදා ගන්න. That is not mathematical addition. So these are just adding the text. When you add the text, you cannot add numbers in the middle. To stop that, you need to convert this to string. That can be done by str command. Hope you can remember that. And ටිකක් කරලා තියෙන්නේ බය වෙන්න එපා. එහෙම හිටියේ නැත්තම් from this also you can learn how to do. By practicing this, you will learn, right? str will convert these numbers to a text. str මෙයාවත් str කරන්න ඕනේ. That will convert numbers to a text. So then you will not get that error. But anyway, this will not be written to the file. Error එකක් එන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි ලියවෙන්නේ නැහැ file එකට. That is called semantic error. Then syntax error එකක් ආවම බොක් ගාලා නවතිනවා. රතු පාටින් error එකක් තියෙනවා. Semantic error කියන්නේ logic error. Syntax error කියන්නේ සමහරට plane එක උඩට යන්නේ නැහැ. Plane එක crash වෙනවා. නැත්නම් plane එකේ error එකක් එනවා. Plane එකක් හදලා නම් if you create a plane, it will not fly. It will give an error. If you made a rocket, it will not fly. It will give an error or blast, anything. That is syntax. Something wrong with the code. But assume that if you have created the plane, you want to land it and it is going up. Land කරන්න gear එක දැම්මම තව උඩට යනවා plane එක. That is semantic error. ඒ logic එකේ error එක. දැන් error එකක් නැහැ plane එක fly කරනවා. හැබැයි land එක දැම්මම උඩ යනවා. සමහරට left හරවන්න ගියාම right හැරෙනවා. Right හරවන්න ගියාම රවුමක් කැරකෙනවා. That is semantic error. That code is okay, but the problem is logic has error. Here also the logic error. Now let me enter the name, Dasun, and the numbers, the marks. But average is not defined. Something here, AVG. That is again syntax error. Right? My rocket is not launching. AVG. Let me run this again. Hi, Balu. Now what? Right. IO operation. Flow or input output එකක් දෙන්නලු වහපු file එකට. එහෙමද? The file need to be closed at the end. After finishing all of this. And here remember that මෙහෙම කරන්නේ. Then the next round also file is it's trying to close the file. After all the rounds 3ම ගියාට පස්සේ තමයි නැත්නම් rounds 10ම ගියාට පස්සේ තමයි file එක close කරන්නේ. So indentation is to the beginning of this. Because if you indent like this, ඒක 4 එක type වෙනවා. Indent කරොත් අනිත් පැත්තට 4 එක type වෙන්නේ. Okay, let me run the file now. You can try this code. So no errors now. So okay, no errors. we can only see the inputs. But let's open the file. Marks. Can you see? Oh, small mistake. You can see all the marks, yes. But unfortunately, Dasun's mark is here. Just after the average. The average එකෙන් පස්සේ අපි ඊළඟ line එකට ගියේ නෑනේ මම මේක තමයි කිව්වේ. If you cannot go to the next line, everything will be written here නේද? මා රවුල. හරි දැන් මොකද කරන්නේ? මේක හදන්න නම් පුළුවන්. මේක හදන්න ලේසිම දේ. You go to the CSV file and press enter. හැබැයි එහෙම කරන්න ඕන නෑ. Go to the CSV file, open in the text mode with the text editor and press enter after the you can press enter after the average. මෙතනට ගිහිල්ලා enter කරන්න. ඒතර ගන්නට එනවා. Now when you save it, it will be automatically come into the Excel. But එහෙම අපි මේ manually හදන්න නෙවෙයිනේ software හදන්නේ නේ. We are creating software now. You can see all the marks are well aligned, but that is not the purpose. Now you can see the total average, everything calculations all are done. This is not done with Excel. We have completed that using Python, right? The Python වලින් තමයි මේ ඔක්කොම ගණන් හැදුවේ Excel වලින් නේ. So this is possible. It's possible to do these things. You can repeat for 10, 12 anytime. Now you have a system actually. System with the storage. But my recommendation is best add this new line here. Then it will go to the new line, and here also after each it will go to the new line. You can try this now. You try your code now. It's there in your PDF also, but the thing is, my recommendation is type and try. Then you will get typos or type errors. Okay, errors එනවා යාලා මේක හදන්න ගියාම that errors එනවා කියන්නේ ඔයාලා ඉගෙන ගන්නවා කියන එක. Don't be afraid at errors. If you let's see you got 100 errors, while running this program, if you get 100 errors, those are 100 lessons. If you get 100 errors, you will give up. No, 100 errors means 100 lessons, right? Because you will learn that online mama උගන්නන එකට කැමතිත් ඕක මිල්ල. මොකද මම දන්න online ළමයින්ට උගන්නලා ළමයි අනිවාර්යෙන් පන්ති ආවොත් අවුරුද්දක්. Definitely they will get a very good pass in their examination. Why? Because no one is there to help. You are the only person. You are the only person who can help you. Because no one is there to help you. But you can do something like you can share the screen and tell me I'm getting an error. That is possible. Mama කියන්නේ මේ කතාවට කියන්නේ ඔයාලට වැඩි දෙයක් තනියෙන් කරගන්න ඕනේ. So that is a good thing. But if it is a physical class, you are not doing practicals. One thing, you will write this in the book and come. You don't know whether it's an error or not. But if you generate like 100 errors, there's 100 lessons. So don't be afraid at errors. Really appreciate if you are getting errors. That is really recommended and appreciate. තනියෙන් කරා නම් මීටත් වැඩි errors එනවා. Recommended. Okay, do this now quickly and tell me once you are done. M.write invalid syntax. Yeah, you forgot to mention the comma. Write should be inside like inside the. Okay, click OK. So what is this X?
X is the name.
Okay. So here no need to bracket everything. Print equal bracket, it's wrong. Print. Oh, you have forgotten the basic commands, man. Print equal bracket done on the print just just bracket after the print. Okay, now try. Are you still getting the same error?
Yeah, this one is about X.
Maybe like non-terminated clause somewhere. M open M.write. Okay, this one is okay. I in range 3. Okay, print. This is correct. Here equal input. This bracket can we remove, like extra brackets? Let's remove.
Okay.
This beginning one also. This should be int input, right? Int input because it's a number. Before that, int should come. All are syntax errors. They are also English and IT. And they are average is equal to, okay, print total average. Now let's remove the space there, the additional space. Okay, now run the code. Run the code now. You forgot a comma. Where did you forget the comma?
I don't know. They are highlighting here.
No, not. But actually, the problem is not there. Here you have to use plus. That is missing. Here you have to use plus. That plus is necessary for both ends, right? Here also the other places also. Both side of the comma you need plus.
Okay.
Because otherwise, how can you concatenate? Okay, now try. M dot close also having like 2 brackets. M dot close also having 2 brackets. Okay, just run it. Okay, can you erase this line? Cut this line later. We can paste it. M dot right line. No, not everything. M dot right line only.
This one.
Yeah, no, not 2 lines. Only 1 line. M dot right line only. Or just comment it. Put hash in front of that. Hash in front of the whole line. Put hash. Hash mark. Hash.
Okay.
Now run it. That's commented now. That's commented now. Now run it.
Yeah, only this one. No?
Yeah, run it now. Run the code now. Okay. Type your name is not 45, right? Anyway.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, now it's working now. Now only problem is for the writing part.
Yeah.
Okay, close it. How many? Like you have given 10 or 3? Only 3, right? Okay, close the
Only 3.
Yeah, only 3. Now the problem is m dot right is okay. The first right is okay. The second right is the problem. Okay, remove this hash now. Okay, run this code now. Okay, forgot a comma. M dot right. Here is x. X plus str maths plus English plus. Here also plus is missing. Fix all the errors. IT eකට කලින් plus එක.
Yeah.
Before IT the plus is missing. Okay, now run it. Close it and run the. Now it should work, I guess. But always follow the syntax, like these syntax. Don't forget the syntax time to time. Print in and all these things. मैं practice करना नहीं तो ना long time. Therefore, practice it, right? So it's compulsory to practice. So, is there any errors like MIEEE? Is there any you need any support? Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
You need support. Okay, share the screen, please. Share the screen and I can support you, please. Okay, are getting any errors? Okay, the reason here is like name. Name is like quotation is not needed for the name. Name is a variable there. You don't need the quotation for name here. at the beginning. You can remove that quotation. Name එකේ මුල තියෙන පුතේ quotation එක. ඒක ඕනේ. මුල එක. ඔව් name කියලා දාන්න. Name කියලා ඕනේ. ඒ quotation එකේ ඕනේ නැත්නම්. Name. An indentation for English IT total average is needed. English වලට ඉස්සරහින් space indentation එක දාලා නැහැ නේද? ඒක ඕන. ඔය එක ඇතුළේ නේ එක තියෙන්නේ. English line එකට යන්න. මෙතන. ඒකන tab key එක ගහන්න. Just press tab key. Line number 1 2 3 4 5 6 නේද? උතන නෙවෙයි. උඩ. උඩින් තියෙන 1 2 3 4 5 6 maths එකට පස්සේ තියෙන line එක print එකට පස්සේ maths තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ English ඒවට tab ගහන්න ඕන. මෙන්න මේ line එක. නෑ එතන මුල නෙවෙයි English එකට පස්සේ මේක maths ගන්නටම space එක තියෙනවා. You need to space similar to the maths space. maths එක කෙලින් තමයි English එක තියෙන්න ඕන. තේරෙනවද මං කියන්නේ? මේවා එක කෙලින් තියෙන්න ඕන. ඔයාගේ English එක මුලට ගිහිල්ලා tab එකක් ගන්න. එතකොට හරියයි ඒක. tab space නෙවෙයි ඈ. space මකන්. space මකන්. erase කරන්න අපෝ back space කරන්න. enter කරන්න. දැන් ඔටෝයි. IT එක tab key එක ගහන්න ඕන. tab කියලා key එකක් තියෙනවා keyboard එකේ. tab කියලා. caps lock එකට උඩින් ඒක. total average වලටත් ඒකම. total average. tab key. එහෙම මකන්න ඕනේ නැහැ පුතේ. tab key එක ගහුවනම් හරි. tab enter කරලා ගහන්නේ නේ. tab key එක දන්නේ නැද්ද? met me. keyboard there is a tab key. caps lock එකට උඩින් තියෙන. tab එක ඔතන ඉඳන් ගහන්න බලන්න.
Okay.
press the tab key. ඔතන ඉඳන් press කරලා බලන්න. හරි දැන් මකන්න ඒකට ඕනේ නැහැ tab එක. මම නිකන් පෙන්නන්න කිව්වේ. n එක දැන් අර කලින් ගහපු එක අයින් කරන්න. n dot right එකට ඕනේ නැහැ. space එකත් අයින් කරන්න. there's a space. එතන පොඩි space එකක් තියෙනවා n එකට කලින්. n එකට කලින් space එකක් තියෙනවා. මට පේනවා මෙතන space එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකත් අයින් කරන්න. additional space is there. ආයෙත් එනවා ඒ space එක. backspace කරන්න උදේ. backspace කරන්න. හරි run කරලා බලන්න. just run it and see. Should work now. If no errors, should work. Okay. Name is missing. Enter name කියලා එකක් තිබ්බා. ඒක missing. කවන්න දැන් ගහන්න type කරනවා. marks ටික හරියනවනේ. දැක්කම මගේ name not defined කියලා එකට එන්න හේතුව ආගේ name එක define කරලා නැහැ. Okay, minimize this or close this. මේක close කරත් කමන්නේ. ඔය window එක. You need to edit the code now. So what is missing? Name. Maths එකට කලින් අපි name එක ඇහුවනේ. That is missing there. Name is missing there. Name part. Enter name. That is missing. Okay, I will send it to the chat. I will send it to the chat. Add that also. දැන් නම් පුතේ වැඩේ සෑහෙන අවුල් නේද? ඔය name එකේ space එක වැරදි. maths එකේ space එක වැරදි මුල. name එක ඔන්න මම එවුවා prompt එක. name සමානයි enter your name කියලා එන්න එපා. You need to write that no. Get that no. And space you should see this. මේක අනිවාර්යයි. And you can see these are not aligned. Then n එකයි m එකයි තියෙන අර කැලේ. tab key එක ගහන්න ඕන පුතේ. n අකුර ඉස්සරහට ගිහලා tab key එක ගහන්න ඕන නෑ. ආයෙ backspace කරන්න දැන්. ඔය n අකුර ඉස්සරහට යන්නකො. ඔයා එකක් වැඩියෙන් යන්නේ හැම වෙලේම. හරි. අර n අකුර ඉස්සර. ඔයා ඈතින් ක්ලික් කරන්න. බයයිද ඔයා n අකුර ළඟින් ක්ලික් කරන්න? n අකුර ළඟින් ක්ලික් කරන්න. තව n අකුර නෑ. මකලම ලියනවා. එහෙම කරන්න එපා. You have methods, right? Easy methods. ඔයාලා IT කරන ළමයිනේ පුතේ. ඒකයි මම මේ හදන්න ඔයාලගේ වැරදි. හරිද? එහෙම කරනකොට මේ නැත්තම් කවුරු හරි දැක්කොත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට හරි නෑ නේද? ඒක IT නේ කරන්නේ ඕගොල්ලෝ. ඕගොල්ලෝ keys ටිකට comfortable වෙන්න ඕන ඊට වැඩිය. keyboard එකේ keys වලට බය වෙන්න එපා. ඒ කියන්නේ කරන්න method එකක් තියෙදි වෙන එකක් පාවිච්චි කරන්න එපා. කමන්නේ. Okay, now type that input and enter the name. Within quotation, enter the name. මේකේ කමාස් ටික ඔයාගේ දාලා තියෙනවා. මෙයා හරි name එකට පස්සේ කමා එකක්, maths එකට පස්සේ කමා එකක්, english එකට පස්සේ කමා එකක්, total එකට පස්සේ කමා එකක් එන්න ඕන. average එකට පස්සේ නම් කමා එකක් නෑ. නෑ METME නෙවෙයිනේ enter name කියලා නෙන්නවා. METME කියන්නේ ඔයාකට type කරන උත්තරේ. ඔතන දෙන්න ඕන prompt එක. හරි. student name පොඩ ඉන්න. මේව map වෙන්න ඕන බලමු. student name එක හරි. maths mark එක හරි. english mark එක හරි. IT mark එක අරගෙන නෑ පුතේ ඈ. IT mark එක. after the english mark IT marks නේ. මේ english වලට පස්සේ IT නේ තියෙන්නේ. කමා එකට පස්සේ ඒ කමා එකටත් පස්සේ plus එකක් දාලා නැත්නම් plus එකක් දාන්න. just put a plus එකතු කිරීමේ ලකුණ. now str IT capital IT, right? capital IT වා කලින් දුන්න IT ම තමයි. හරි. close the bracket, plus mark again, කමා එකක් දාගන්න. within double quotation a comma. double quotation ඇතුලේ ඔය එළිය දැම්මේ. ඔයා ආයෙත් අර ඈතින් ක්ලික් කරන්න වගේ හැම වෙලේම ක්ලික් කරද්දී ඈතින් ක්ලික් කරන්න. okay, that practice you need to. that total එකට පස්සේ කමා එකක් missing. total එකට පස්සේ එතන නෙවෙයි, total එකට plus එකට පස්සේ එන්න ඕන කමා එක. within quotation a comma. නේද? අනිත් දේවල් join වෙලා තියෙන විදිය බලන්න. there is a pattern, so follow the pattern here. දෙපැත්තේ plus දෙකක්, මැද්දේ quotation ඇතුලේ comma. දැන් ඊතර plus එකකෝ. ඒක str average එකට join වෙන්නේ plus එකක් ඕනයි. ඒ පැත්තේ plus එක තියෙනවා. හරි average එකට join වෙන්නේ කොහොමද? දෙපැත්තෙම locks තියෙන්න ඕන. Right. Okay. Now run it. Now I think it's complete. Seems. Put some inputs and see. ඒකයි මම ඔයාලට කලින් ඔක ක්ලෝස් කරලා ඉන්න කිව්වේ. දැන් යට රීඩර් නැහැ නේද? පේන්නේ නැහැ නේද? ක්ලෝස් කරලා ඉන්න. මේක ක්ලෝස් කරලා ඉන්න. ඒක ලායි රන්. ඕකේ කරලා ආයි රන් කරන්න ඕනේ. run module. F not defined කියලා එනවා වගේ. F එන්නේ the file එකේ නම් the last you are closing the wrong file. Okay. Right. Type this, all this. Yeah, name also you need to type. Finish, otherwise the file will not be closed. अंतिम एकटा type करा. Right, now you can go and open the file and see whether it's written properly. Okay, you need to practice, right? මන් තේරෙන ඔයාලා දෙන්නම තව practice කරන්න ඕන. මෙහෙමයි දැන් මම class කරාට මදි ඔයාලා practice කරන්නත් ඕන. Open the explorer, go to your location, location එකේ හැටියට පුතේ වාට යන්න වෙනවා C users Nadika app data local programs Python 11 311 කියන එකටම යන්න වෙනවා ඇයි සේව් කරලා තියෙන්නේ ඔටෝ සේව් වෙන තැනනේ okay let's go කමන්න යා ඒකත් ගිහිල්ලා බලමු නේද open the explorer දැන් C එකට එන්නකො C එකේ ඉඳන් මුලින් ඉඳන් යා met me චමුදිනී කියන එකට යන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා then C drive convenient location එක save කරගත්තා නම් වැඩේ ලේසි නේද users ඊට පස්සේ කොහෙද යා නදීකා කියන එකද ඊට පස්සේ ඕක පොඩක් පල්ලයට ගන්න පුතේ මෙතන ක්ලික් කරලා remote control එකක් දෙන්න මට window එක චුට්ටක් පල්ලයට ගන්න ඕනේ හරි නදීක එකේ ඇතුලේ දැන් මෙතන පෙන්නන්නේ නැහැ වාට හරි ඔබ මෙතන ටයිප් කළා තමයි යන්නේ app data inside that local ඇතුලේ programs කොහොමද තේරෙනව නේද දුක ඒකින්ද තමයි අපි සේව් කරනකොට my documents වල හරි නැත්තම් desktop හරි ලේසි තැනක folder එකක් හදලා හරි සේව් කරගන්න ඕන කමන්නේ දැන් ඉතින් කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ and if you කොහමද මම path එක හොයාගත්තේ I have found the path because of this right now බලන්න උතන හැදිලා ඇති there should be a file මේ තියෙන්නේ marks කියලා you can open that file in Excel and see whether it's properly there හරි නේද එක්කෙනෙක් විතර දැවිලා තියෙන්නේ marks ඒක තමයි ඊළඟ අවුල දැන් නේද English maths English එකට හේතුව තමයි මේ new line එක ගහලා තියෙන පැත්ත the new line should be other way හරි කමන්නේ ඔය ඔක්කොම lessons ඔයාලා ඔකට discourage වෙන්න එපා අයියෝ ෂෙයා කරලා වෙච්ච වැඩක් කියලා ඒ ඔක්කොම lessons ඔයාලට මේ පල්ලයට ගන්න all are lessons go to the code now okay මේ new line එක හරි පුතේ උඩ new line එක ඔයාගේ code එක ඕක නෙවෙයිනේ මොකද code එක ඒක close කරාද එහෙනම් යන්න file open ගිහිල්ලා file එකේ open ගිහිල්ලා open subjects dot okay ඇතිනේ python file එක yeah type that on subject.py කියලා so always අර defaults වලට වැඩිය ඔයා පුතේ තරමට හිතෙනවා වගේ windows තව improve කරගන්න ඕන පුළුවන් නම් ඔයා පොඩක් windows improve කරන මොකක් හරි එකක් කරන්න like we also have like online courses so you can try to do that මේක suggestion එකක් විතරයි නැත්නම් මේක නිකන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතනවානේ IT කරන ගමන් තව course එකක් කරන්න ඕන කියලා නෑ හේතුව Windows ඔයා improve කරගත්තොත් ඔයාට ඔය දේවල් කරන්න ලේසි the only problem that you are having is the problem of Windows ඔයා computer එකේ හැසිරෙන විදිය ගැන ලොකු idea එකක් නැතුව කරන්න that's the reason why you are saving it here and there you have the basic problem Python වල ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෙමෙයි වාට තියෙන්නේ the problem is with the basics okay here the new line is correct මෙතන new line එක හරි මේක ටිකක් ලොකු කරන්න මෙතන new line එකේ අනිත් පැත්ත දාලා තියෙනවා මේක හරි පැත්තට දාන්න මෙහෙම new line ඉන්නේ ඒ වගේම මේකට ටැබ් එකක් ගහන්නත් ඕන ඉස්සරහින් මේ new line එක හදලා ඉන්න පුතේ පේනවද මම මේ කොටුවක් කරලා දානවා ඔතන ටැබ් shall I correct this
Okay, sir.
so I can't you see my like screenwriting මෙතන new line එක. Can't you see? And the tab is here. මෙතන තියෙන tab එක. නෑ අතර නෙමෙයි. මෙතන tab එක. Now it will be මොකද තුන් පාරක් ලියවෙන්න එපේ. All the records need to be written 2 times. Okay, with that I will stop for today. Now you run it and see it will work. So with that I will stop for today and see you all next week. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.